Went fishing yesterday, and normally when I go fishing, one of the things I found myself doing is counting the other people on the boat that might be in my age bracket. And for a long time, I'm normally the oldest guy in the boat. Yesterday, there were two guys that I confirmed verbally were older than me. One 69, the other one I think 68. Um, I'm always happy to see that. There were a few guys pretty close to my age bracket that I didn't talk to. It was a beautiful day out on the water. It was gorgeous to be out there, even though I didn't catch fish, which I really wanted to catch a fish. There was a guy a little bit younger than me who caught a tuna that must have been 200 pounds. I don't know how much it weighed. It was huge. And the guy fought it for 2 hours. I thought to myself, the first hour I was so jealous of him. The second hour, I was so glad it wasn't me, as he brutally went ahead fighting this fish. But during that time, a guy came up to me and spoke to me, introduced himself, told me his name. Asked me if I lived in San Diego. I said, no, I lived in Riverside. He said, oh, well, that would be okay. And then he invited me to join a social gathering they were having, kind of an introductory social gathering they were having. And it's part of their social group, a senior citizens social group. He said it was very prestigious. He said it's been going on for years and it's only by invite. But after being around me for the day and watching me for the day, and even though I don't live in San Diego, he said if I thought my wife would be interested, we'd be welcome to come. He said they get together for lunches during the week. They do dinner together on the weekend and go out to lots of different restaurants. They do boating activities and boating events. And he said it's just perfect for a senior citizen like me. The whole time he was talking, he was leaning up against the rail of the boat, and I was thinking to myself, I think I can take this guy. In fact, worse words than that were going through my mind. As I looked at him, I thought, no one would miss him the minute I threw him overboard. In fact, they'd probably have some kind of beautiful service for him in his senior citizens group. He said he's been a leader there for a number of years, and I would fit right in. And it occurred to me that I've got no desire to be invited to senior citizens group. God bless all my senior friends out there, that all of us are becoming seniors. I remember when we used to look at the part of the quad at my high school, and only the seniors could hang out there, and thinking, that is so stupid. And I have to confess, places where only seniors hang out together, still not real near the top of my list. And being ID'd on a boat as one of those seniors, and then this morning I was getting dressed, and I pulled on a golf shirt and some shorts. Tom's driving down to Mexico today, so I don't have to drive to Siempre. I'm riding with him, and the other people are going. And I went and I thought to myself, I wish I had a sweater vest. So I grabbed this sweater instead, because I thought, I know in Tom's car I'm going to be a little bit cool, and I could use just a nice sweater vest. I've never owned a sweater vest that I can think of in my entire life. But my dad, when he became a senior citizen, owned lots of sweater vests. And it occurred to me that maybe it's just a natural inclination for a man when he gets close to 65 to want a sweater vest. I'm being identified on fishing trips and invited to be a part of senior citizens groups in other areas. I'm starting to think that I'd like to have a sweater vest on. Maybe it's time for me to embrace I'm sitting here with my mug and my coffee that I drink in the morning. Maybe it's time for me to embrace this period in my life. Each of us go through losses, necessary losses and unplanned and unexpected losses. Some of us are lucky enough to live a long time, like I've done. I think for each of us to learn how to be at peace in every area of our life, whether it's a loss of our health, a loss of our limb, a loss of our finances, or a loss of our youth, to be at peace with that. Now, do I want to join their prestigious seniors club? Probably not. However, he gave me his first name and told me, he said, one of the reasons they had chosen us because I looked like I was the right age group. I said, I'll make sure to tell my wife that you think I look old. I'm going to embrace being old today. I'm going to embrace being all of my age. I'm going to embrace being exactly who I am. I'm going to take joy in it, in everything I say and do. Whether you're a teenager, in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, in your 90s, whatever age you are today in life, whatever your health is, embrace it. Realize this is where you're at today. This is what you're doing. And from where you're at, God can take your lifetime and He can make you be a miracle. You see, that's the goal in all of this today, more than just telling a funny story of something that happened to me or just rambling in front of the camera. But instead, that we can be the miracle together, because I think you're amazing. Get out there, be a miracle today. God is in the process of doing miraculous stuff. Don't let it slip by you. It's summertime. Have fun.